And I'd like to begin with a story that I read in a book called Tattoos of the Heart. And this is Gregory Boyle. He's a Catholic pastor of a church in an area, most concentrated area in LA for gang violence. And he's done miraculous things in terms of setting up business for the homies, which are the younger people in these gangs and so on. And one of the stories he tells is of the church they have there, which declared itself a sanctuary church in 1987, and it began to house about 100 homeless people a night. And the challenge was that the next day, people come to the church and they start grumbling about the smell that was there, and they started talking about churching elsewhere. And they did everything they could. You know, they sprinkled and they put "I love my carpet" on all the rugs and potpourri and airwick around. But 100 guys is a lot of guys. So they decided, Gregory decided to address the discontent in a sermon, and I want to tell you what happened because I think it was so cool. So he said right out front, he says, "Okay, so what does this church smell like?" And of course the people were mortified and they didn't answer. And finally someone booms out, "It smells like feet." And he asked them, "Why does it smell like feet?" Response, "Because many homeless men slept here last night." And he asked, "Well, why do we let that happen?" Then the response was, "It's what we've committed to do." "Well, why would anyone commit to do that?" Response, "Porque es lo que haría Jesús." It's what Jesus would do. Forgive my way of speaking on this. Not good accent. "Well then, what does the church smell like now?" A man stands and bellows, "It smells like commitment." The place cheers. A woman waves her arms wildly. "Huela a rosas." It smells like roses. The packed church roars with laughter and a newfound kinship that embraced someone else's odor as their own. Now the smell in the church hadn't changed, only how folks related to it. And he says they came to embody what poet Wendell Berry writes. He says, "You have to be able to imagine lives that are not yours."